Good morning guys, this morning's weight is 196.2 pounds, which means that we're finally below the weight that I competed at just a week ago. After the show, after the cheat meal that I had, well, the cheat day, I rebounded pretty hard. It was definitely necessary to go off my diet for about a week and a half, considering I'd been on low carb for so long. So obviously replenishing certain nutrients in the body, it only did good things. And it's been a week since that, and I've actually been able to get rid of the water retention that I was holding and finally get down to a decent weight, which is 2 pounds lower than the weight that I competed at on Sunday last week, which was 198 pounds. Now we're about 2 pounds under that weight, which I'm really happy about, obviously now because I'm leaner than I was when I competed a week ago. The goal for the next show, which is the PCA London show in just a week's time, is to compete at 194 pounds, 4 pounds lighter than I was at the Birmingham show, which will hopefully look like I'm bringing a completely different package to the stage. As you probably noticed if you watched the show day video, I catastrophically messed up. Like if you watched the lead up to it as well, I royally messed up. Me and my coach, we made the wrong decision. We overspilled on the carb, but basically meaning that I consumed way too many carbs to carb up for the show, which means on show day, I was holding like a considerable amount of water. Like I was shaving my abs on the Friday before the tan, and obviously they got rid of the hair. It revealed my true condition to myself. And I was stood there in the shower, I was like, I can't step on stage, I can't compete because I'm not in the condition that I need to be in. And I realized then that like the 2-day carb up that I had, we messed up. It's a learning curve, and we definitely know for next time we're gonna be experimenting with the other end of the spectrum for the London show, which means we probably won't be carbing up at all, just to see what my body looks like with another week of low carb and then being completely depleted until stage day. Obviously, I'll be eating a good amount on the day to bring my veins out, a little bit of sugar, a lot more carbs than I will be having for the next week, because the plan today is I'm gonna be having a high carb day for the first time in 6 days, and then the following 6 days are going to be low carb leading up to the day of the next show. We're experimenting with the other end of the spectrum, then hopefully through this process we can learn what the best way to carb up for me is for shows in the future, because obviously I've done the Birmingham show, this will be the London show, I've got the British finals after this, and then after that I'm going to be doing some NABBA shows, and I'm excited about that because the junior class is 21 and under, not 23 and under, so I'll be the oldest guy in the stage, which means we have the most chance for that first placing. So with that being said, we're going to go downstairs now and make some breakfast. Good morning, princess. Hopefully you'll have a brother soon, maybe, hopefully a little bit bigger. Really quick though, I just received an email right here. Verify your Instagram account. Click to verify. Sent by one Hackaway. Now I genuinely feel bad for some of the people that are going to receive that email and actually fill in their Instagram details and give one Hackaway. It's from the address Hacker. Could it be any more obvious to not type in your Instagram details? But the amount of people that do, you know, they're trying to build an Instagram and they type in their details and they just get their Instagrams hacked, and they're just like, oh my god, why did my Instagram get hacked? Who got my password? I was only trying to be verified. I just want a blue tick. Honestly, I find it hilarious. I've been receiving an email every single day from the same email address for the past month. They must really want my Instagram. By the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Brandon Hardbuddy. What better time to implement a shameless plug for the gram. Top tip for hitting your water intake for the day: as soon as you get out of bed, as soon as you wake up and make some breakfast, down 2 pint glasses of water. That's like a whole liter, and it's going to give you a good head start on your water intake for the day. So that's just what I do anyway. Alright guys, just finished making breakfast. We're starting the day off with some eggs and some oats. We got 200 milliliters of egg whites. These are the ones that I use from Bulk Powders. Liquid egg whites is the 1 kilo. It's just so convenient. Like usually this amount of egg whites would be like 10 eggs. So obviously just buying it like this is a lot more convenient. Then also we have 75 grams of oats with a couple blueberries in there, as you can see. Toffee flavor drops for a little bit of added flavor. And these are the oats that I like to use. They're like the breakfast oats. They're a little bit bigger than regular oats. They absorb more water, so it's like you're eating more food. Honestly, I'm so hungry. I've been awake for like an hour and a half already. I've showered, I've got some work done. I took some pictures for my coach. These are the pictures that I just sent him. He just wanted to see what my physique is looking like before we carb up today. He's really happy. So the plan for the day is I'm actually going to a gym for my final leg day before I have to let the water drain out my legs again for the next show. Obviously a week before the shows, it takes quite a while for the water to drain out your legs to show all the striations in like your glutes, the feathers in your quads if you have them. But we're training at a gym that I've never actually been to before. It's called Black Country Barbell, and we're training with a girl that you would have saw in my competition day video. If you did see it, there's a link in the description if you haven't seen it. Zane and me, we put so much effort into the video and it's doing so well. I think it was like 80,000 views in the first day. Like, it blew our mind. So thank you so much for all the love and support on that video. You guys killed it in the comments, you killed it in the likes, and obviously that is resonating with the views. It's doing really well. So honestly, thank you so much for the love on that. We're training with Molly today, Tom's client, my coach's client. We met for the first time at the event and we was like, you know what, we'll get together, we'll hit a leg workout. So I thought, what better person to hit legs with than someone that has very developed legs. You know, obviously learning from the best, learning from people that know a lot more than me when it comes to the development of the leg area. So that's what we're doing today. But first, obviously, we're gonna eat breakfast and then get on with the rest of the day. I received a pretty interesting package in the mail yesterday. It's just a packet of pills. It says WOBS, take 30 minutes before gym, don't die, kiss kiss. You guys remember Mo Samuels, right? I think the last time he was on my channel, you guys got pretty pissed at him. We went to Morrison's and he was like snapping cucumbers and it offended a few people. But yeah, he's one of my really good friends and he's coming out with a pre-workout pill. I mean, I love the guy, but I'm quite skeptical to try because like I mean, look at the packet. It says WOBS. WOBS is the feeling that you feel when you're at a festival. You know the sound, like the wob, wob, wob. He's basically based these pre-workout pills on the feeling that you get at a festival. So I don't know if I'm gonna have them today, but I will have them in the future. I just don't know how it's gonna affect me on prep, considering I am so fragile to certain like things right now. I mean, I love the guy. Mo, he's a very trustworthy guy. I can't even just hit it with a straight face, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they're really good and I will test them in a future video, just to like, you know, as an indication that I will be trying these and I will test them, but right now, not today, bro. So guys, we just finished making meal number 2 of today. We have 250 grams of this Thai jasmine rice. This is the softest, most beautiful rice that I've found. 300 grams of cod mixed in here. I've also added some dark soy sauce for some flavor, and obviously this is basically just salt, so it's only gonna help with a pump later on today. Just finished packing my bag, ready for the gym, and washed my Yeezys the other day, and I was like quite skeptical on whether I should put them in the wash because I didn't know if it'd like mess up the color, but they are looking fresh. So sick. Definitely happy with how white they're looking again. Straight fire. Black Country Barbell, 32 minutes. Let's go. All right, so I've had to park at Tesco because apparently this gym doesn't have parking. I'm currently walking down the road that said no pedestrians, so if I get ran over, no workout today. Hopefully I don't get a ticket because I'm not actually a customer. I may have to go there to buy something, so I am a customer, and then rightfully so, they can't give me a ticket. But we just got to the gym. This place looks sick. This is the gym itself, Black Country Barbell. It's so like aesthetic and just like black and red. There's like silver dumbbells over there. It looks sick. We're here. Molly's here. How you doing? We're starting on lat pull downs. Already warmed up on pull-ups and dips. That's why I'm already out of breath. But then after this, we're gonna go to some barbell row, dumbbell row, and then we'll go from there.
Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight.
Guys, so the back workout has come to an end. I feel like I didn't explain, because I said at the beginning of this vlog that I was training legs. Basically, after having a conversation with my coach, he thinks it's best if I actually don't train legs, because my last competition, I had 10 days to let the water drain out my legs, and I trained legs 3 days ago, which means that will be 10 days again for the water to drain out my legs. If I train legs today, I'll only have 6 days for the water to drain out of them. Been back from the gym now for about 2 hours now. Got back. Honestly, I passed out. I was meant to come back and eat because I was so hungry, but I lay in bed and I just slept. I don't know why, but I just like genuinely passed out. My next meal is something rather special. I'm allowed steak, asparagus, and rice, and I've made it a little bit more of like an over-the-top way. I'm basically having dinner right here, right now, by myself. It's lonely. It's the life of a single vlogger, but it is what it is. But we have some rice with some barbecue sauce drizzled over the top, gourmet as fuck. We have some asparagus, and I spent the money and I got a really thick piece of fillet steak, seared the outside in a hot pan, cooked it in the oven for 15 minutes, and it is juicy and medium rare. I have my steak medium rare. Anyone that has a steak well done, you're destroying that shit. Don't even waste your money. Get some chicken. But yeah, right now I'm gonna enjoy this meal by myself. Got my steak, asparagus, and gourmet jasmine rice. I've got my little martini glass, but instead there's Monster in it. And I've got just myself and, you know, my YouTube channel. Let's see who's posted on YouTube. We got Vitaly, we got Nick Bear, my friend Umar, we got Nick Strength and Power, we got some Scarce, we got some Christian Gumar, we have some Ninja. You know what, let's watch Christian's new video. Oh my god, that steak is so soft. How juicy does that look? I wish I could share it with you. I'm kind of busy being alone, so. I can cook steak. Good morning, guys. It's currently the next day now after my romantic meal by myself last night with my fillet steak. I ended up having quite a chill out night. I'm just outside the gym, about to go and do my fasted cardio now. I want to talk a little bit about my current body condition and how I feel going into this new show, talk about how I overspilled and really how I messed up the condition for my first show, because when I say overspilled, what that really means is for the carb up for the show, I consumed way too many carbs, and when you consume carbs, the idea is to fill your muscles up and to bring out your vascularity, to tighten the skin, and to just make your physique look an all-round better package. Now, if you consume too many carbs, the skin can hold a layer of water. The vascularity thing doesn't quite work out the same, because you kind of consume too much, so you become not vascular, you become the complete opposite, which, you know, in turn makes you look less conditioned than you actually are, which is what we think we did, because we carbed up on the Thursday and the Friday. The plan was to let the water drain away on the Saturday and then hopefully come in conditioned on Sunday, but my body clearly doesn't respond well to that. Now we're thinking for the London show in just a week's time. Like I said earlier, we're not going to carb up at all, because before the carb up I was looking really lean. I've got quite hollow muscles as well, so when they have got a pump, they look substantially bigger than when I'm flat, because when I'm flat I look like shit, which is why Tom thought I needed a 2-day carb up, because I looked like I didn't even lift. I didn't like low carb for 6 days in a row, and I looked like some starved child that hasn't eaten for like 3 weeks. It's just like I just looked like I'd never been to the gym. So he was like, dude, we need to carb you up for 2 whole days. You're looking way too flat. Unknowing how I would look with a tan and a pump, like without the carbs, like we didn't know how that would look. So basically for this next show, that is the plan of action. We're not carbing up. We're only going to eat some carbs and sugar on the day of the show. As far as my current condition, and if I feel like I'm going to be ready for the London show, the London is an extra show. It's a qualifier show for the British finals, which I've already qualified for by placing second in the Birmingham show. So realistically, I don't have to do this show, because after the show on the Sunday, I'm going to go out, I'm going to eat a bunch of food. On the Monday, I'll get a Monday off my diet as well, so I'll be able to eat even more food, and that might throw me off in the sense of I won't be as conditioned as I would like to be for the British, which is in 3 weeks time. So right now, like, if I'm being completely open and honest, the possibility of me doing the London show is a little bit more slim, considering I would like to just keep on dieting for another 3 weeks to bring, like, you know, disgusting vascularity to the stage and just condition that I've never had in my life before. Almost like, what's the point? It's just an extra trophy. It was a thought I had last night, and I was like, do I really need to do the show? How do I feel right now? Do I feel ready? Do I feel like I can be leaner in the next week? But honestly, it's not a necessary show for me to do. It's literally just an extra to further get more stage presence, to practice my posing routine. Like, I don't have to do it. I said I would, so I feel like I have to explain to you guys. I just wanted to like get it off my chest and talk to you guys. I could just be wasting time right now. I might end up just doing the London show. It's just gonna be me and my coach going. My friends and family won't be there, because like we're literally just driving down, doing the show, and then coming back. Yeah, that's the plan. So I'm pretty hungry, so we're gonna go in there. I'm gonna do an hour cardio today just to help bring that extra condition. I'm probably probably gonna do half an hour on the stairs and then half an hour on the incline walking, and then we're gonna go back and make some eggs because we're 0 carb today till about 4 o'clock, which is I'm excited. All right guys, we just got back from morning cardio. I have such a busy day planned. Honestly, I had an idea and it just sparked in my mind and I want to start creating it. So I've got a lot to do, I've got a lot to sort out. So I'm gonna end this video here. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button. If you haven't already, join the Don Squad. Thank you Nabil for dropping some love on my last Instagram picture. Someone loves me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.